Should you join a triathlon club? I don't know, but I did, and I love it. I joined a club here in North Texas called the Frisco Triathlon Club. But first, what is a triathlon club? It's in the name, but to put it simply, it's a community of people who get together and like to participate in this thing we call triathlon, with swimming, biking, and running. It's an eclectic mix of all different people from all different walks of life. There's all different age ranges and skill levels. In FTC, we've got everything from just absolute beginners to seasoned athletes who've participated in the Ironman World Championships. And honestly, there's really no barrier to entry. There's a lot of great benefits like structured training, there's coaching, guidance, mentorship. And with a lot of clubs, you get a discount on local race registrations, which is pretty nice. Those are just a few reasons that I joined, but one of the main reasons that I joined is the social aspect of it. Like I've got a wife and 3 kids, and triathlons typically start early in the morning, and I don't feel like it's fair to ask my wife to lug 3 kids around at 7 a.m. just to catch a glimpse of me on the bike or the run for 5 seconds at a time. It doesn't really make sense. They've come to some of the bigger events. They were there for my first Ironman 70.3, and that was awesome. It was a great motivation, but I don't want them to have to see me for a split second as I swim, bike, and run away from a midlife crisis. It just doesn't make sense. So now I've got my FTC family. Whenever I go to races, there's always somebody there to cheer on. There's always somebody cheering me on. It's an awesome, friendly environment. It's great to see people that I know, familiar faces, to chat with them, to share stories about how the race went or what races are coming up, and just to be able to be familiar with people in the community. I mean, that can happen organically if you're not in a club, but it's a lot easier when you've been training with a lot of these people and communicating with them, not on race day. And it's my favorite reason for joining. But don't take my word for it, because I'm a narcissist and a habitual liar. But here are some of the members from the Frisco Triathlon Club and them talking about why they joined and what they get from it.
I joined Frisco Triathlon Club to be a part of something bigger than just my own workouts. I joined triathlon, the sport, 4 years ago, and I realized real quickly you're doing a lot of stuff on your own. And what do they say? If you want to go fast, go on your own. If you want to go far, go with a group. And so I think that's probably the biggest thing, is being part of a society to a certain degree. I'm somebody that has always loved competition and being part of a group where we can rib each other and push each other. And I've noticed that whether it's bike rides or swimming or running or even racing, it's great to be a part of something where somebody beats you, you can high five them and tell them good job. And if you beat them, they're high fiving you as well. It's just a great a community to be a part of. Yeah. I would say the biggest investment that you would make is in your time, and that's a decision every person has to make on their own, because there's a lot of things that are going on, especially our triathlon club. We have all kinds of great things going on, but at the same time, when you invest that time, you create relationships that don't just end at the end of a run, ride, swim, or an event. Those relationships go on for years, and that's been the biggest thing that I've taken away. So yeah, it's been great.
Best part of being part of a triathlon club is you get around other like-minded people with a similar passion. and we're all working towards a great goal. You know, whether you are, wanting to join a running club or a triathlon club, you get around other people and it really pushes you to become the best version of you. I think at the end of the day, life is short. You got to step out, take those risks, and especially if you're someone that, you've been thinking about doing that marathon, thinking about doing that Ironman, thinking about doing, even just a 10K. Life is short. You got to step out and you got to take those risks. And at the end of the day, the biggest regret that people have is in not doing the things that they wanted to do when they had the capability to do it. So don't live with regret. Join a club today.
I joined the Frisco Triathlon Club because, first of all, training with a group is a lot easier. If you surround people that do your same thing, it doesn't seem as crazy. Perks of being part of the group are mainly the camaraderie and the social. I mean, this is a real social club. Yeah, we train hard, work hard. We also do lots of things together. If you're on the fence about joining, you should just start. Just start. It doesn't matter if you can only run a mile, swim a half mile, or bike a few miles. Just get started. You learn as you go, and we all had to start someplace, and it's the best way to get going.
Training for this sport can be kind of lonely, especially if you're going for the longer distances, Ironman, half Ironman. So to be in a group where you can kind of particularly ride with people, where safety in numbers and all that, that really kind of spurred me on. I also moved to the area. Wasn't familiar with any of the routes, and I just felt that it was a kind of a natural thing to do, is to find a group of people who were into the same thing as me, and then kind of steamroll from there, really, and you kind of get hooked and you get to meet the personalities, and then then you almost can't live without it, and you turn up to a track when it's 100+ degrees and run around it just because you want to hang out with your friends. And also, FTC provides t-shirts, hats for members. We offer a store so our teammates can race in our kit, which has some added benefit when you're on the race course. People are kind of shouting you on, which is always good. And you can kind of recognize your fellow club mates. It will probably transform the way you train. A lot of people have individual programs, and that's fine. But you may find that you meet somebody who is a similar pace to you, has similar kind of training schedule as you, and then you instantly build a camaraderie with that person, and now you've got a training partner. And then we also organize social events. So we're really big into the kind of social aspect of joining a club. So we host barbecues, pre-race dinners, just kind of sharing war stories, I suppose is the best way to describe it, around training, and then also just kind of sharing experiences in racing. So if you're on the fence, go check it out, look up your local club. If you're in the North Texas area, come join FTC. We're a good group, we won't bite, and then you can see for yourself.
Thank you. So I'm Jeff Beckley. I've been in this club for, gosh, 15 years now, maybe. I'd say 12 to 15 years. I joined, well, it started with just fitness. I was a runner first and kind of enjoyed kind of the other disciplines of cycling. I always enjoyed cycling. I had to learn how to swim again, but that's why I joined. But then, you know, as I got into it, you know, you just make tons of friends, have lots of fun. And in this case, we also have food. So we get the 4 F's. We get the fitness, fun, friends, and food. So just I think maybe the best benefit is just the support that you get out of training with other folks that are trying to go to the same goal that you're going to, hearing their experiences, and really just kind of supporting one another in your quest to become more fit and accomplish your goals. Even if you're just going to go out and have a little bit of fun with a sprint triathlon, or you want to do an aqua bike where you swim and bike, or a duathlon where you want to bike and run and you don't want to get into the whole swimming thing, triathlon is just a great way to kind of form your life out. So.
So if you're thinking about joining a club, just do it. I mean, often there's little to no cost, and triathlon is already a money suck as it is, so, I mean, what are some club dues on top of that? There are different ways to find clubs. USA Triathlon on their website has a club finder, and you can search based off of your area to find clubs that are near you. And some of the benefits of a USAT registered club is that club gets liability and insurance coverage. Sometimes you get priority race registration, like for the new Little Elm 70.3 that's coming up. Our club got priority registration for it, so that was awesome. Your local bike shops will usually have a club that you can join, or just hop on Facebook and search for a club near you. But there's probably a club right in your area and you don't even know it. But we are here. We are among you. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up button or subscribing and hitting the little notification so you can be notified when I post a video again. Also, a big thank you to Brandon at DFW Drone Solutions. If you saw a drone shot in the video that you thought was really good, Brandon most likely did it. If you saw one and you were like, ooh, that was probably me. Yeah, big thanks to him. Check out his channel. I'll put a link in the description, and I'll see you later. Join the triathlon club. Or don't. I don't give a shit.